Midfielder Shelby Stack leads Sonia LaMonica's lacrosse team in points after 3 games. She opened the season with a hat trick against Penn State and had a 4-point effort versus Loyola. As the only senior getting significant playing time on offense, the Syracuse native knew she'd had to take more of a leadership role on the 2020 Tigers.
Her mentality is sort of right where it needs to be and where we need her to have it. So she's really setting a good example and setting the tone for her teammates.
Setting an example for those younger players. You want them to look up to you. You want to be a role model for them. So when things get tough like they are right now, being 0-3, you kind of want to come out and practice really hard and show them that it's not the end of the season yet. This is not how the season is set to go. So I think that's the biggest thing that I want to do for my teammates, is just be an example for them on how to bounce back from this kind of thing.
After tearing her ACL late in her freshman season, Stack had to battle back both physically and mentally, and felt that last year she turned the corner when she produced points in 14 out of 17 games, including a career-best 5 goals in a victory over Yale.
I started to see that evolution for her, her confidence starting to evolve as you become an upperclassman and start to realize you've got to walk the talk, you've got to show others how it's done.
Lacrosse has always been a huge part of my life. It's shaped me to be who I am, and I wouldn't be down here if lacrosse wasn't as important to me as being from Syracuse. So just that self-reflecting piece and working hard on the little things.
Stack, who is interning this semester in the Towson Athletics Compliance Department, will graduate in May with a sports management degree and then plans on attending law school.
Sport management was never my first choice, but once I really started those classes, I ended up loving it. Sports have always been such a big part of my life, so I felt like I'm also not done with undergrad and want to learn more and want to get that extra degree, and I really like learning about policies and doing case studies and all that kind of sort of thing that goes along with law, so that kind of steered me in that direction.
To me, when I think about her, if it's in a courtroom or whatever, I think they'd be very fitting. I think she's got a great voice, and I think, again, she's really, I guess, just grown into herself and matured as, we see a lot of these players do as they go through their career. That's part of the fun of coaching.